Hey, what is going on, everybody? Thank you for watching today's video. If you happen to learn anything or you find a piece of advice that you enjoy, make sure you throw a like and make sure you subscribe for daily videos. Today, we are going to talk about if you were brand new to the hobby, if you were just starting out, or even if you just want to buy something for market price in the Pokemon card game hobby, then these are going to be the top items that I think will perform the best over the long-term hold. Now, this video is dated August 18th, 2025. So we're right at the end of the Scarlet and Violet era, and we are about to start into the Mega Evolutions era. So, with Scarlet and Violet being at the end of its run right now, we are still going to see some reprints of the ETBs. Probably not too many booster boxes, but primarily ETBs, poster collections, sticker packs, blisters, those kinds of things. But we are focusing primarily on market value stuff. And I think that the first thing is going to be the Pokemon Center and the regular Prismatic Evolutions ETBs. They are $100 for the regular ones and about $280 right now for the Pokemon Center. We just seen a recent restock of both of these. The Pokemon Center drop was probably about a month to a month and a half ago. So now we are probably going to see those rise in price quite a bit more until a possible other restock, but it is highly, highly unlikely for us to get another restock of the Pokemon Center versions of these. But the regular ETBs have been getting consistent drops on Costco and Sam's Club being bundled with other items. So, with those still dropping and staying around the $100 price range, with how crazy the set list is and how crazy the value is of the cards in Prismatic Evolutions, I think the regular ETB at $100 is honestly a steal for a long term hold right now. And our comparison, we could look at 151, how the regular ETB is doing on that, and it is approaching around the $300 mark. So basically getting a 2x, 3x, I think it would be a 3x on your money, which is great for just 2 years 151's been out. With Prismatic, if you were to wait 2 years and it were to 3x, I think you would be sitting quite pretty at that point. Now, since we are approaching the end of an era in Scarlet and Violet, that means that we will still see some reprints of that era, but Sword and Shield is most likely completely done. So, some booster boxes of Sword and Shield I think would be amazing for a long term hold. And specifically, I think Battle Styles at 200 and $12, I believe it is at right now, that making it probably the cheapest booster box of the Sword and Shield era right now, with decent pulls inside. It's one of the first sets to not have a big rainbow balloon as the chase card. So I think Battle Styles has a good bit of potential to hit $400 in a long term scale. Chilling Rain is another one with insane set value, and that is at $500 right now after increasing $100 within about a week to 2 weeks' time. And besides those two, I think the next one is my personal, what I'm going to pick up for market price is Brilliant Stars. I think Brilliant Stars has an amazing set list. I think the value of the cards is pretty dang good. Not horrible, but definitely could be a lot worse. So I think Brilliant Stars, with the trainer gallery also being taken into consideration, is a great pickup. Those three booster boxes, specifically at the price they are at right now, will perform fantastic over time. Can't forget Lost Origins as well. I believe that's around 600, might even have hit 700 by now, but I still believe that that has so much room to grow. It could be like reaching 1,000 pretty soon, probably by the end of the year, if it continues to grow in its hype and continues to get major daily sales. But Lost Origins is definitely something to keep an eye on and see how the market price is going for those boxes. Promo cards, promo cards, promo cards. I keep talking about promo cards, but seriously, I think that these are going to be some decent investments for the future, especially some of the cheaper ones. Like I know the Snorlax from 151 is going up a little bit. It doubled in price from when I last seen it. It was around $8-9. Now they're selling for about 20. The Eevee, I believe, from Prismatic Evolutions is going to be a sleeper. Another one that I think is going to do pretty great is the Magneton from Surging Sparks. I think that that has a lot of potential, especially being the only Pokemon Center stamped Shinji Kanda artwork card in the Galarian Moltres. I think that Galarian Moltres is going to continue to go up and do pretty great. I talked about the Eevee, the Snorlax, the Moltres, and really just any major ETB that has a high set value list, something that people keep sealed often or that they open quite often to get the chase cards out of, I think is going to have a great potential of a high ETB promo price. Sorry, something else that I forgot is definitely going to be the Charmander from Obsidian Flames. I think that that is going to be such a great promo in the future. It is a little pricey at the $20, $30 mark right now for the unstamped promo, but truly, I don't see Obsidian Flames getting too much of a ETB reprint right now. Maybe later in the future we might see some little stragglers, but at the moment I think that Charmander is going to be such a great hold for the future. Something that might not be the most popular opinion is Celebrations ETBs. I think that the Celebration ETBs are going to go ballistic in the future. Like what we're seeing with 151 is quite possibly going to be something that we could see in the future with Celebrations. The reason I say that is just because of the classic cards that you can get inside. Something like XY Evolution, something that received insane amounts of reprints, something that was stocked on the shelves constantly because of its nostalgia, the base set value, the base set factor of it. I think Celebrations, the classic cards, the yellow borders, all of these things are going to take into great effect of its price going forward. Even the little Celebrations stamp in the side of the card, that might actually be something that people are going to look for, something that's sought after. They want the original version and the stamped version of the card. Who knows? I really think that Celebrations has so much potential to go up because of the classic card design, because of the stamped cards, because of the nostalgia involved with it. I think that Celebrations has so much more room to go, and I think that we are seeing a little price increase right now, but there is just so much more room in the future for this thing to skyrocket. Now, I think something that's not booster box ETB promo singles related is anything Paldean Fates. I think that that Bubble Mew is going to be chased and sought after for so long by so many people that the packs themselves will start to skyrocket in value. I feel like that we do not see this set too often in the wild. If you do, you will see a very minimal restock of some sticker packs and possibly a tin. But other than that, this set is pretty much like off the shelves, forgotten, and disappeared because so many people rip these packs open for the Bubble Mew. I feel like the supply is probably some of the most scarce out of the holiday sets that we have right now in the Scarlet and Violet Pokemon era, which I mean, compared to Prismatic, that's getting reprinted basically nonstop right now. 151, that's pretty much only in poster collections. Shrouded Fable, we should just forget about that altogether. And Black and White is the newest set, so we're going to see a lot of products come out for that. But seriously, Paldean Fates, even just a loose booster pack, will probably be worth its weight in gold in the future because of how many people are going to go after this Bubble Mew. It is going to be bonkers. Now, if I were to make any comparisons between Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon, then I would probably say the tag team cards that you find in Sun and Moon, the closest relatable factor would be the trainer gallery cards from Sword and Shield. So, how you can find sets in the Sun and Moon era that specifically have those types of cards, you're probably going to want to go after the sets that have the trainer galleries from the Sword and Shield era. It's just an extra little something that these packs have that you can collect, build your collection swords, master set. It's almost like a little bonus that you can get in every little pack. So I think you want to prioritize the sets that have these types of specialty card design, which would be these trainer galleries. Now, if I were to make the comparison with Scarlet and Violet, I would say you would want the I guess we'll call them the ownership cards, the Team Rockets Mewtwo, the Ethan's Moltres, or Team Rockets Moltres, the Ethan's whatever he has, I don't even know, the Lily's Clefairy, those types of things. But those are just some of my thoughts on things that I feel like will be some of the best investments for the end of this era of the Scarlet and Violet era, the definite end of the Sword and Shield era, and the straight up disappearance of the Sun and Moon era. So thank you all for watching. Like I said, if you learned anything, make sure you throw a like. And if you would like to stay in touch with daily videos, make sure you throw a subscription my way. It's all very much appreciated. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and thank you for watching.